Tonight, we are hearing for the first time from the father of Aniah Blanchard after her killer, Ibrahim Yazid, was convicted on felony murder and murder in her death. 19-year-old Homewood native Aniah Blanchard disappeared from Auburn and was killed in 2019.
Your reporter Shane Trail speaking with Aniah's father today about that trial and the conviction. Shane, what are you hearing?
Yeah, Sarah, Josh, I'm actually in Homewood right now, Aniah's hometown. Her father, Elijah Blanchard, says that he has a sense of peace after the conviction of Ibrahim Yazid, who has been held accountable for his daughter's death. He says, though, that Aniah was more than a case in a courtroom. He wants her to be remembered for the kind, caring, free-spirited young woman that she was.
The person that was was responsible for my daughter's disappearance is going to be behind bars. So I think this is most definitely a win for us as a family and for most definitely justice for Aniah.
Aniah Blanchard's father, Elijah Blanchard, on the closure he feels after Ibrahim Yazid was found guilty of felony murder and murder for his daughter's death in 2019. Yazid was convicted on lesser charges than the 2 counts of capital murder that would have allowed the state to pursue the death penalty. Still, Blanchard says he is thankful Yazid is being held accountable.
The state had to argue circumstantial evidence, which was, it's hard to prove, but the state did a really good job. And with them being able to convict him with murder and felony murder, I'm thankful and grateful.
Blanchard's son, who is also named Elijah, took the stand during the trial to recount the last moments he spent with his sister the night she disappeared. Blanchard says his son's courage to speak out publicly about the bond they shared made him proud.
For him to get up there to talk about the last time he was able to visit with his sister, laugh with his sister, hug his sister, and tell his sister goodbye, it spoke volume of what kind of character my son has. And I was really proud that he was able to do that.
Blanchard says he hopes the judge will consider what was lost with Aniah's death and give Yazid life in prison.
She had a future. And she had to, now she don't have that. And he took a life that mattered to a lot of people. And justice for me, the judge would most definitely exercise his authority to give him the maximum sentence allowed by the state of Alabama, by the laws.
And that sentencing for Ibrahim Yazid will be May 7th at the Macon County Courthouse.